Hi there, everyone. I'm going to cover 3 things that you need to add to your morning routine that are going to help you not only be more productive throughout the day, but actually help your system function better and work on a lot of different things that your body may have been struggling with health-wise, things that can contribute to weight loss resistance, things that can contribute to your stress levels being really high. Ooh, yeah. So these are really 3 simple, easy things to do, and there's no wrong way to do it as long as you get it done sometime in the morning, right? I'm a mom. I work with women who have kids, so I totally understand. Sometimes you're like, well, I have this morning routine. I had everything planned out, and then somebody interrupted me, or the dog barfed, or whatever it is, and you get thrown off. That's fine. There's always a way to modify this, and I'll go through that. So by the end of the video, you'll have different modifications you can go through to make sure you're getting a solid morning routine down to set yourself up for success for the day. Now, these are things that if you are looking at working with me in a one-on-one setting that we will do privately, and I will help you set this up. So I'm Dr. Beth Westie, women's health and hormone expert, and my goal here is just to educate and help women more working with their bodies, with their hormones, to help your system function the best. So if you're looking more at working one-on-one with me, I'm going to put a link here in the comments for you to fill out an application so you can understand more what that would entail, and you can get started on your very own custom health plan. Yes. All right. So first thing here that I want to talk about, and you might be surprised by this. The first thing that's going to be listed here is some type of detox in the morning. Yeah. And you might be like, what do you mean detox? What do you mean I'm supposed to detox right away in the morning? I thought I was supposed to get going. What is this? What is this? You got to get your system going. When you have been sleeping, and if you are getting deep, restful, restorative sleep, which is a whole other video on how to do that and why that's important. But if you wake up in the morning and your body doesn't get going and start turning on some of these systems, your system will get behind, essentially. I've been going through a lot of hormone reports recently where I can tell gals they're starting the day off and like their creatinine levels are off, meaning like their body is not filtering things through properly. So you're waking up with a sludgy system. You wake up feeling like, ugh, I gotta get going. You wake up feeling exhausted. You wake up not having enough cortisol in your system, and your body has a terrible stress response right off the bat. How can you help that? By doing some type of detox. Now, this is not necessarily aggressive at all, but one of the simplest ways to get your body to detox is to sweat. Yeah, is to sweat. Now, this can be a little light jog. This can be a little workout or something like that. So let me know, you guys, and I do check the comments. So I would love for you to comment right now and say, hey, yeah, I work out in the morning. I love it. It's my favorite. Or I hate working out in the morning. Let me know if you work out in the morning. And if you do morning workouts, what are your favorites? Yes, I want to know. But sweating is a great way to detox. Now, you don't have to do like super intense sweat for 2 hours to have it be effective, right? Even getting a light sweat going for 15 minutes is fantastic. If you're like, ugh, I don't feel good enough or I'm so exhausted, I can't work out, that's fine. What else can you do to sweat? You can do a sauna. You can do a hot tub. You can do a really hot shower. Just get that sweat going to help your system. Now, if you are a person who's like, I don't really sweat, what are some other things you can do to get your system to detox right away? One of my favorites is, an alternative would be dry brushing. Now, dry brushing is more focused on the lymph system, and this is an example of what a dry brush is, right? You dry brush your system. So that's a whole thing that I teach women how to do, when we work together. So again, that link is there in the comments. Yes, if I do work out early, it's weights. Me and early cardio don't go together. That is hilarious. So if you guys are also catching the replay of this and you're not watching it live, still put down in the comments what workouts you like. Because again, I do check the comments. Yes. What works better, dry brushing or lymph massage? Ooh, that's a great question. And that can depend on what you're looking for regularity. I believe in using multiple techniques. So I do dry brushing on a routine basis by myself. And if I am really stuck with some results or things like that, or like I need a deeper, somebody else's hands on me, great, go get a lymph massage. So you could do that like once every week or 2, or even once a month, get a regular lymph massage, and in between do your dry brushing. Yes, and that's gonna really, really help, again, detox, get that sweat going, or do dry brushing to help the lymph. And again, for women that I work with, when we look at your lab results and things like that, I will make specific recommendations for you on exactly what type of schedule you should look for that would be most effective for what your system is holding in toxin level. There are some women who, like, they just don't detox, like their systems just don't do it naturally, so you have to focus on this more right away in the morning, and it becomes very, very important in terms of getting any type of positive results. So I've seen so many women that implement things like this, little things that make a huge difference in their results and in their health and how they feel, because this is what their system was missing. Again, this isn't aggressive, right? It's just simple, but it's so effective. So there's that. The second thing that I want you to look at really activating and including in your morning routine is something for your gut health. Getting your gut health going. Now, if you're thinking about your gut, you might be like, does that mean a probiotic? Does that mean something? It can, right? This means getting something in your gut, in your stomach, besides just black coffee. Yeah. Having an empty stomach and then lots of black coffee first thing. Ooh, it's hard on your enzymes, it's hard on your digestion, it's hard on the motility, it's hard on all of it. It's hard on all of it. So the couple of things that I recommend are doing apple cider vinegar drink. I water it down, add lemon, all those other things. There's a whole morning routine drink that I have gals do because it's so effective for getting that gut activation going, and then making sure you're getting nutrient. 2 things that are essential that need to go hand in hand to get that digestive, actually, activate the digestive system, and then put it to work. Put it to work, get it moving. That's the most amazing thing there. So, yeah. I'm fasting in the morning. I'm doing intermittent fasting and I'm not eating, and that's really good, right? That's going to be good for weight loss. No, it can shut down your gut function if you're not doing the right thing here. So keep that in mind. You need to make sure your system has the right support to do what you want it to do. And this is a great way to make sure your system has the right support. So also, I would love to know if you guys, are watching this live or catching the replay, and you're like, oh yeah, I don't eat in the morning. I don't eat till noon. I'm not hungry at all. I'm not hungry. That's a key indicator that your metabolism is not working. So we want to get that going. All right, third thing here is make sure you're managing your stress properly right away in the morning. Right away in the morning. This can be a fleeting thought. Like I had this the other day, actually. I was like all set up, right? At night, I set up things for my morning to get my morning routine going. I'm like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna journal and meditate, and I've got my little setup by my special chair and station where I do this. Great, yes, wonderful. And then I'm gonna go do my little workout and get a good sweat going and all this stuff. And one of my children woke up really, really early and had a bad dream and needed some time, right? And that just happens. So I had to fit in my stress reductions techniques a little bit later, but it's still important to do it at some point in the morning, right? So this can be, again, as simple as meditation. And if you are not good at doing your own meditations, use an app. There are so many, Calm app, Headspace app. I love Headspace app because you can do like 5 minutes and it walks you through it. Fantastic, right? You can do journaling. And then also adding in adaptogens. Now I add in adaptogens into my morning drink here, so I kind of combine those things, but I do like to make sure I do my journaling and meditations right away in the morning. The most important thing when you're looking at your stress levels and your cortisol levels right at the beginning of the day, this will set you up for success all day long. Your cortisol pattern throughout the day impacts and correlates to your circadian rhythms at night. So if you feel like you are not getting that restful sleep, why can't I wind down? Why can't I, this, that, or the other? Why can't I get these results? What is it? Oh, what's going on? Layer this in the morning. Holy cow, is it going to change things for you? Seriously, even if you have 7 minutes, A 5-minute meditation and a quick 2-minute journal. It's just some things you're grateful for and what you're looking to accomplish. You know, it doesn't have to be this huge drawn out thing, right? Get some adaptogens in and then do your detox stuff. If you do that every day for 2 weeks, you're going to feel different. You're going to feel different, feel more effective. Things will shift and change for you. If you have skin issues, they can clear up. Your digestive system can clear up. You can get better sleep. You can feel that your brain fog is lifting. It's these little things that make a big difference, right? So that's why I wanted to go through these 4 morning routine. And again, there's no specific time because every gal has a different schedule for the morning, that type of thing. So it's about what works for you. But again, if you're looking for the most impactful thing, not looking to guess, not looking to, you know, oh, I'm going to try out a bunch of things for a few months and just kind of see what works. I want to know what's going to work for me based on what my system needs. That's what we test for. We do GI mapping, Dutch testing, which is a comprehensive hormone test, and then we do genetic testing to see what your system needs specifically and what to focus on. And that's when we work together in a one-on-one program, in a one-on-one setting. So again, that link is right there in the comments for you to check it out and fill out the form, fill out the application to work with me in a one-on-one setting. So, but these are things to get started on right now. Right now. Yes. So, all right, and that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know if you need anything else. I have other resources for you if you are looking for other things to dive into. Now, I have my YouTube channel for you to like and subscribe. And again, share this video if this was really helpful. If you were talking to somebody about a morning routine, share this video with them because there's a lot of good things that they can get started on too. If you are looking for books, some resources for people, these also make great holiday gifts. The Female Fat Solution, the Female Menopause Solution, these are on Amazon. How to Eat for Your Hormones and Cycle. Very detailed information in there to get started on. And then my podcast is called The Female Health Solution, and I have a ton of amazing episodes coming up. So make sure, if you love podcasts, to subscribe to the podcast. All right, that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if you need anything else. All right, otherwise, I will see you later.